This is the message for Donald Trump. Mr. Trump, I'm going to give you a piece of advice here and I hope that you follow it. You haven't earned the respect of most of the people here in the United States. I know you think you did, but you don't. You haven't earned the respect from people around the world. They all look at you as a laughingstock. It's very few times that that people have a chance to make a first impression. This is a very rare opportunity for you to do so. Now, you're not going to do it with your current mental attitude. And you're not going to do it with the cronies that follow around you every day at your beck and call. The way you're going to do it is to somehow find it within yourself to be presidential. What does presidential mean? Presidential means that you are looking out for the safety and the well-being of all Americans, of the United States of America, not the United States of Donald Trump. That you treat our allies with respect and dignity that they deserve. That you treat our citizens with the same respect. That you treat our immigrants with the same respect. Because keep in mind, none of us are from this country. All of us are immigrants. So they need to have the same respect. They need to be treated with the same respect. If you can manage to do that, pre-presidential, for the entire country, turn yourself around. Because this is the way I see it. What, you're 78 years old now? Give you about 10 years or less. You want to leave a legacy that people will talk about you for years, not in the negative, but in the positive. I know that you care about how people think about you. So it would behoove you, if you don't want to be known as the worst president in the history of the United States, which I think deep inside you know that. If you don't want to be known as that, and you want to be able to turn it around and have people look at you and say, okay, first 4 years, it was bad. But you know what? He got a second bite at the apple, and he turned it around. He made things work. Now, will it forgive your past transgressions? No, it won't. Now, also, too, keep in mind that you might have control of the judiciary when it comes to the federal government. And you might be able to squash a lot of the things that are coming out at you. Now, as far as the state's concerned, they have the option to freeze your case until you're done, until your 4 years are done. And then when it's done, they're going to analyze it and see what type of sentence you deserve. That's if it goes that way. Now, how you act in these 4 years of your next presidency will probably play a large part as to whether you'll be a free man when it's done or not. You're not escaping anything. You're just delaying it. You can only delay it for a certain amount of time. It'll eventually catch up to you. So what do you want to do? Do you want to bide your time, act in your own interest, and prompt people around you to act in their own interest for you, where you can throw them under the bus at some point down the line? Or will you meet the challenge, be the president that you need to be for all Americans, for the world? Then maybe when your 4 years are done and they unfreeze a lot of these convictions against you, they might have some leniency. Reach out to me at any time. I'm sure you have the connections. Good day, sir.